our May edition. Today is our 25th conference that we put on between Southwest Fox and Virtual Fox Fest. The 22nd one done by Doug Tamar and I, and our 9th online. We come together from 14 different countries, 22 US states, and as of 10 minutes ago, we are now up to 78 attendees, with 7 people being new. And we, of course, have our 5 speakers as well.
And our speakers today are Rick Borup, me, Doug, John Ryan, and Christoph Wallenhaupt. And we want to thank all the speakers for the effort they've put in, because, of course, without speakers, there is no conference.
We'd also like to thank our major sponsors. They contribute funds that help us to keep our costs down and just help us to run the conference just a lot more smoothly. We'd also like to thank individual sponsors, Randy Godfrey, Charles Wad, Richard Kay, bloggers or tweeters, I guess we should say blue skyers now, who got the word out. And Jody Meyer is once again our social media manager. So she's going to be posting on Blue Sky and on Facebook. And so watch for her messages there.
Talk a little bit about logistics. Pretty much everything you need to know is in the conference guide, and you were sent links to it at least once, I think more than once over the last 10 days, including a link to our code of conduct. Please behave today as you would if you knew your mother was watching you. There are several ways to socialize in this conference. There's chat, both an event level chat and chat in the stage. In addition, there are session rooms, and the session rooms work. We have some of them designated for specific purposes. There'll be a session after each presentation for Q&A, but then there are a bunch of session rooms that are there just for you to hang out and chat with other people. And there is also the ability through the networking option to meet with people one-on-one. With an online conference, chances are good that at least a few of you are going to encounter some technical glitches. The first thing you should try if things stop working is hit the refresh button on your browser. You may have to restart the browser and come back into the conference. If that doesn't help, you may have to even reboot. We hope not, but that is a possibility. If you would like to wear something with our logo, just as the three of us are, you can choose your own. And Doug is going to demo this while I talk about it. We have a site set up, and you've been sent links for it. And there's a link on the conference site, which Doug is going to demonstrate here on the Geekware page. And when you go to the Geekware page, you see all the stuff that we set up. But you can choose almost anything that these folks sell. When you start, you need to either choose something that is a printed logo. The t-shirts are all printed. Everything else is embroidered. Choose whether you want embroidered or printed. Doug, go back up and choose one of the VFF items and just click on it. Okay, so that's the long sleeve t-shirt. And if that isn't the color you want, or it isn't quite the style you want, you can actually change that. If you click the customize item link on the right-hand side, another window will open up. And in that window, you have a lot of choices. The one you're really going to want to use for this purpose is the one that I think says product and color. I'm seeing it as a drop down with red next to the $ one, Doug, in the buttons at the top. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Click that. And if you want this shirt, but you don't like the red, choose the color you want. If you want some other item that isn't this shirt, you choose the choose product, I think is what it says. It's a little small for me. Is it the right-hand one?
Choose product.
No, yeah, there we go. And here you get access to the whole range of products that the folks supporting this sell. So you can go choose whatever product you want, click. Now, not all of them will support the printing or the embroidery, and so you may have to try a couple of times, but mostly I've been pretty successful at just clicking around You choose an item, you come back, and you see our logo on whichever item you chose. So you have a lot of options there. So you can get exactly the item you want in exactly the color you want with our logo. One other comment, these folks we found are really responsive. And when you place your order, if, for example, you chose a dark color and so the black ink for Virtual Fox Fest doesn't show, put a note in your order and ask them to change it to white for the ink or the thread for the lettering. I found they're really responsive on that. And that's probably enough sales here. Thanks, Doug. You can move that away. Oh, we encourage you to post about what's going on here today with the hashtag Virtual Fox Fest. As you've probably noticed by now, we're encouraging folks to move off of Twitter and onto Blue Sky. It's a pretty friendly environment. We're happy there. The sessions today will be videotaped. Well, not videotaped, recorded.
Yes, we're using 1980s technology.
They'll be recorded as they're given, and we will make the videos available to you after the conference on our YouTube channel. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If we get enough subscribers, then YouTube shares its revenues with us a little bit. So you help us keep going. Evals, we've told you this every year forever. Evaluations make us better. We encourage you to evaluate every session you attend and the conference as a whole. We encourage you to fill in the places where there's a place to write actual text, because that tells us more than just the numbers you choose. You received the credentials in one of the emails over the last week and a half. There's a link to the evaluation site, both in emails you received and on our website. On the eval page, if you're not sure what to do, watch the video we've put there. And I think I said this already, but I'll say it again. Immediately after each presentation, there will be a Q&A session in one of the session rooms.
Okay, we have lots of locations for you to get together, as Tamara was mentioning. There is a stage chat, which is active going on right now, talking about Blue Sky. To post your questions or comments, there's also an event chat, which is something that Doug, Tamara, and I monitor for any questions specific about the conference overall. Hang out in the session rooms. It was fun this morning. I was listening in as I was processing some additional registrations this morning. Join in the session rooms after the last presentation today. We have time all the way through 9 p.m. Eastern time, which is -4 Universal time. Okay, fall conference. Virtual Fox Fest 2025 in October. October 29th and 30th. We're going to be doing it virtually because of some issues with getting into the U.S. And a lot of our attendees come from outside of North America, and actually from other North American countries into the U.S. So because of that stress and a lot of people reaching out to us and saying that they just wouldn't be able to come to an in-person event, we are going to do it virtually, and we'll reevaluate for in-person in 2026. And there might still be a little informal in-person thing there was for even this conference. As you may know about our gathering in Denver that's being hosted by one of the attendees. We'll see how that works out as well. All right, that's it. Have a great conference and look forward to talking with everybody today.